Can I ball? Check it out. Kills. Yo, they gon' leave the club singing this one, money.
GiantMag.com. It's your man Nick Cannon here, and this is the cover shoot for the Power issue, Giant. And I've been privileged to be the man in front of the camera. I'm not just hanging around, I'm gonna be on the cover.
It's the boss. It gets no better than this.
Power is having the ability to persuade people. Because once you have the ability to persuade people, then power's in your hands, you know what I mean? Just bringing them all along. I think that's what it's always been, persuasion, you know what I mean? From whether it's the marketing element, whether it's advertising, it's perception and persuasion. You know what I mean? Like, how are you perceived amongst your peers or amongst your colleagues, and then, you know, can you continue to convince them that this is what's hot, this is what's powerful, this is what's moving forward? I mean, we're in a day and age where art is business, you know, it's a show business, you know, it's one of those things where that's where a lot of, especially African Americans, you know, have been able to climb that, you know, that financial ladder as well as that corporate ladder in entertainment, sports and entertainment. And it's a beautiful thing in itself because, you know, to be able to dominate in an industry that not only entertains and has so much soul to it, but at the same time to reap the benefits financially, can't be mad at that. Just the personal relationship that I have with the president, and actually being a part of his campaign and his presidential process, knowing him a few years before he was the president, going out and campaigning, from speaking at colleges, and even just all the self-education that came with politics. You know, it was a lot of stuff that I learned through that journey of being a part of the campaign and being one of the surrogates and all of that thing. It was compelling yet educating. But then obviously once my man won the presidency, it just took it to another level. I always say, like, we'll learn the effects, but we will learn the effects of President Obama's presence years from now, because there's nothing like a young black kid turning on the television or reading a newspaper or just looking outside on a billboard and understanding that the leader of the free world, the most powerful man in the world, looks and resembles them. So to really say, man, I really can be president, that's gonna do leaps and bounds for the self-esteem of not just young black people, but just young people in general, to see the type of swagger, to see the type of moxie that President Obama carries, a youthful exuberance, that energy is something that we haven't had in this country for decades. Being married to my wife, and I love the fact that, you know, we are the unorthodox couple to a lot of people, and people was, you know, I love being the underdog. I love never let them see you coming. That's one of the secrets of success, to where people's like, ah, that's fake. That's a publicity stunt. That's never gonna work. How crazy is that? And we're probably more in love today than we've ever been, and it continues to grow. So it's unexplainable, really. I can't explain it, and I always give all the glory to God when it comes to that, because to me that's what success is really about. You know what I mean? Where you can establish a family in a way that it truly is something that is God-given. And if God doesn't have his hand on a union like that, we've all seen, you know, marriage right now isn't going strong in our community. So we just trying to be an example and continue to lead in that direction. It says a lot about a man who can have a powerful woman in his life and still stand tall, still hold his own.